Bad boy Tim's in the building. Spiritual ginger.
Hi guys, so in today's video we're going to be doing the highly requested brow routine, and we're just gonna jump straight into the video. I'm brushing my eyebrow hairs upwards just to get a visual of the shape that my brows are in. I haven't plucked my brows in forever because I was waiting to do this video for you guys. And then I'm brushing my hairs down before I start trimming the hairs. So the reason why I trim my hairs while they're brushed down is because it just makes my eyebrow naturally look fuller. I have naturally thick brows and it helps a lot with this method, but I think trimming your brows helps anyone in general. So then I brush my hairs up and then I start trimming them while they're brushed up, obviously. And this is where kind of the shaping comes in, and I'll be cutting until I have the desired shape that I want before I start plucking my brows. So I will be doing the soap brow method today. This will literally have anybody without brows look like they got brows, okay? And this is the brow that I did for my inspired makeup tutorial back in December that you guys have been loving. I'm filming this for you guys because you guys wanted a brow routine, so this is it. This is not a brow routine I personally do every day, but when I feel like I want like a nice brow, or like if there's a brow that you're looking for that goes with every type of makeup look, this is the one. And I've tried lace glue, and I've also tried the ABH brow freeze something, whatever. I don't really like the brow freeze from ABH. I, however, do like the lace glue on my brows, but it's super sticky. So if you mess up, you're gonna have to redo your whole brows again. And if you do your brows after your makeup, like after your face, you're gonna have to do your whole makeup again if you mess up, because it just gets super sticky. So here I'm just plucking my brows, and I'm pulling my skin, I guess my face, upwards a little bit, just so I don't fucking pinch myself or something. It makes it easier when I'm plucking my brows if I do it like that. So I'm just plucking until I have the desired shape that I want. And this is a process. This takes time because I don't want to over pluck. I don't want to do none of that. I did mess up my other brow though, but you know, we're not going to talk about that. But I did. And then here I'm just going to take an eyebrow razor and I'm shaving the mini tiny hairs that I have underneath the brows that I can't get with the tweezers. And I'm doing this below and above my brow. And this is basically the final look before we start filling it in. This is just after the plucking and the trimming. This is like a before and after, as you guys can see. And then we just do the same thing on the other side. This is the side that I messed up, but it's fine. It's because I just couldn't hold my scissors. They were just not cooperating today, okay? They just didn't want to cooperate. But it's fine. It's fine. It's gonna look good in the end, I promise. Like, trust the process. Trust the process, okay? So now we're gonna get into the soap. I'm taking my spoolie and I'm taking some bar soap on it, and then I'm brushing my brows upwards. And this is where you're going to make sure that you're placing the eyebrow hairs exactly how you want the brow to look at the end. So just brush them up. I just like to brush them straight up and a little bit in an angle where my arch is. And the trick is to brush up the hairs and then have your finger pass over the hair right there, just to put them in place, and they will not move. They won't budge, baby. Like, you can go to sleep with this shit and you're gonna wake up with your brows just like that. Trust me, I've done it. Do not sleep with makeup though, but I'm just saying it works. So as you guys can see, my brows are naturally thick and pretty full, so my brows look like they're filled in at this point just because I trimmed them and they're brushed up. So now we're gonna go in with concealer and a flat brush, and I'm taking that and I'm cleaning up my brows. Normally I would clean up my brows after I fill them in, but doing this method, I just feel like it's better to clean them before, because you get a visual representation of the shape that you want, and you don't really have to fill in your brows that much. So I do not place a concealer all the way up close to my brows. I leave like a little bit of space, like a little bit of room, wiggle room. You guys see how my brows look like it's filled in? And it's not. It's just concealer because I cleaned it up. So as you guys see, I leave a little bit of room between my brow and the concealer, just so I have like space in case something happens, in case something doesn't go as I wanted. I can still go a little bit further up and clean it up. So this is the famous product. As you guys can see, the logo is off, but this is the $1 Billion Brow. I don't really know the name of this product. I just know that it's from the $1 Billion Brow brand, and this mimics my brow hairs like nothing else. As you guys can see, it looks literally like my brow hairs. It's crazy. When it's wet, it doesn't really look that good, but when it dries, baby, it's that. This is the product, okay? This is the only thing that I use. So when I've had, like, I filled in the sparse areas and I concentrate on my tail, so I go back in with my concealer and clean up my brows. Now I'm using a concealer, but you can also use a foundation. And I like to use my foundation on top of my brows because I don't want no halo brows. Ain't nobody trying to do none of that, okay? But when I'm cleaning up the top of my brows, I'm concentrating a lot on the tail, just to have like a sharp, nice tail. I don't really clean up my brows in the front on top, if that makes any sense. So you guys can see that sharp tail right there. Fire. And I barely filled in my brows. I literally filled in my brows at the end, and that's it. Like at the tail of my brows, and that's pretty much it. Like the front of my brows, I don't have any product. Again, that's probably due to the fact that my brows are really thick naturally, but just fill them in as natural as possible. And this is the final look of the brows. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and do my makeup. I'm just speeding up this process. I just wanted you guys to see that, like, I was not going nowhere. I had to try these contacts on and stuff like that, so I decided to like do my makeup, but I wasn't really going nowhere. But I wanted to show you guys like a full face with these brows. That wasn't necessarily like a glam look like on my previous video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this brow tutorial. I hope you guys learned something and that I explained it properly. And yeah, this is pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know what else you guys want to see, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.